Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. What? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Water. Man, that burp felt good. Drink your water. Family, we didn't have to go on and do the commercials and all that stuff because we had to slide it in. Because every now and then, you got to slide it in because right now, it is streaming, man, crazy right now. And I can't get up. And I said, well, hell, let's pre-record the show. I might even let Cleve cut this up before he put it up. But gotta say, Cleve, you got 1 hour. Get this together. Do a Joe Jackson on his ass. Yeah, we're going to do a Joe Jackson on his ass. Yeah, we're going to cut up this one, there's this daily toast here, and we're gonna have us a good time, family. Listen. I am so upset that I cannot commune with you live, but I did not want to stream with the stuff that was going on because it was like 700 kilobits, and you already know I'll be froze and shit and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, let me go on and turn on Spreaker. Shouts out to my Spreaker fam. Shouts out to the Spreaker fam, because Spreaker never lets me down when it comes to streaming. Those of you that want to be in tune with Gye-Nyame Journey, go on and open yourself a Spreaker account and go on and subscribe to Gye-Nyame Journey so that you can catch the Daily Toast every day live. You can listen to it late. You can download it. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. You might not have all the visuals, but you will be able to keep up with Gye-Nyame Journey. When you want the visuals, all you got to do is come over to our place. You come to our place, and we will get you in tune. That's right. All right, so family, listen. Without any further ado, we're going to move straight to the toast. But once again, I want to say Happy Black Families Day. And the reason we call it Black Family Day is the same reason we call the days of the week what we call the days of the week. We have decided to discover and conquer this day. All over the world, this day is known as Thanksgiving. But for our Native American brothers and sisters, and for many of us in the Black diaspora, this is known as Thanks for Taking Day. So we're changing all that, and we're making it Black Family Day, where Black families come together all over the world, and we talk about building our families, building our tribes, building our communities. We come together and we commune. We come within each other's presence, and we do some real talk. We need to do some healing, family. And right now, this COVID-19 thing has got us all thinking about really, really what is important, because now that it is finally hitting a lot of people around us, and everybody in some form or fashion is being hit directly by this, whether you be in quarantine like myself, or whether you got somebody in your family that is suffering like myself. You know what I'm saying? You understand the realness of this. I told y'all it was coming back. It was coming back hard, and people ain't going to be able to tell the difference between COVID, a cold, and the flu. We are heavily in flu season, and COVID may be a precursor to shit that will be coming in the future. So we might as well prepare, get our lives together. We have already went through the training of COVID, because we don't know what is going to be coming and where it's going to be coming from. But we have to have our minds right. And we have to start learning to appreciate the time that we have with those that are in our lives. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself and take care of your family. Black Family Day, family. You know what I'm saying? So I want to send shots out to all those families that might not be able to come together and eat because of this COVID-19. And I want to send shots out to those families that may come together regardless. And you know what I'm saying? May the energy of the ancestors surround y'all and protect each and every last one of y'all, because somebody could be carrying it and you not even know. You know, the biggest danger is to those older folks. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got to be very mindful of that, because I know some people want to get together because it's strange not to get together on this day. It's strange not to have the turkey. It's strange not to have all the pork products that many of y'all are going to be consuming. It's strange not to have the green beans and the greens and all that stuff. But it's part of where we are right now in history. It's part of where we are. Things are changing, and we are going to have to make adjustments. Many of us are going to have to learn how to take advantage of this digital existence and move forward it and empower. And this is what we're doing in GNJ.media. Listen, family, Kwanzaa is on his way. Go to our site at GNJ.media, and you can see some of the stuff that we are getting ready for you, family. You're going to be able to enjoy Kwanzaa from the comforts of your home. You're going to be able to watch Kwanzaa on your cell phone. You're going to be able to pick the city that you want to check out when they are doing their thing, and be able to be like, I'm going over there, right? Or you come to the main screen and you can see what we're going to be streaming all day, because we're going to be streaming all day. And you say, but brother, Tim, how you going to handle the streaming capabilities? Because all of it, right? We're going to record it
and we're going to send out. Then we're going to send it out. And there will be people from the Kwanzaa committees and people involved with Kwanzaa, all of us watching at the same time. Some on Facebook, some on Twitch, some on D-Live, some on YouTube. We going to be watching all of this at the same time. So we're going to be able to communicate. There's going to be a community of people that's going to be on the lines to be able to respond to your questions and comments. And we're going to be able to communicate. And those of you that have a GNJ.media account, oh man, it's going to go down because you're going to be able to communicate directly with those individuals that are involved. Families are going to be streaming straight through GNJ.media. And it's going to be popping off. And not only that, then, like I said, we're going to have the shows. And we're going to be able to do Kwanzaa over and over and over again. You're going to be able to see the content over and over again. When I say content is king, people be thinking I'll be playing. I'm not playing with this, family. I'm building. And then with the Kwanzaa shows, after when the new year comes in, we're gonna have some more shows. I'm thinking about at least 2, maybe 3 more shows that people are going to be able to do, and it's going to be powerful. And the only way it's gonna grow is through your support. We're gonna grow our platform, right? With quality. We're gonna grow it in quality. I'm not looking for numbers. I'm looking for that quality viewer that want to come to GNJ.media and want to support what we're doing, not only citywide, but statewide and eventually nationally. We're going to move. First, we got to move through the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? You start small and then you expand. If it comes fast, it don't last. If it comes slow, it's good to go. And it's been a long journey for Gye-Nyame journey. Right? A long journey. But one thing you could find out about Brother Hatim, you could text some of the people that know me, some of my friends on Facebook. I've been doing the same thing for a very long time. So I'm not doing it for fame. I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it because it has to be done. It's important that we have our own media arm where we can have some of the discussions that we need to have, and we need to develop a place where we can have the discussions that we need to have, because what happens when YouTube decides to cut the cord like they did with me far as streaming live? What happens when Facebook decides that I can no longer stream on their platform? What happens when Periscope decides or Twitter decides that I no longer can stream on their platform? What happens when Amazon decides that I no longer can stream on their platform? What happens when all of these other platforms decide that, hey, you can't be on here no more? We got to have a place for our voice, a place where you can always find us, right? One of them is the podcast on Spreaker. Second will be GNJ.media. You will be able to come and catch my stuff. You'll be able to catch it live, catch it directly streamed through, right? Because it's like, I'm having problems that I never had before, and I'm loving it. Why? Because I have to adapt and I have to overcome. So now I had to do the Joe Jackson. And I had to be like, yo, Cleve, you need to learn how to do this. Boom, boom, Cleve got it. Because he been on my computer. You better get it right. Been using my damn computer. You better get it right. And he like, boom, he's impressing me with his little skills. So now I'm like, boom, we're going to start cranking out the videos. And I can't wait to get the other young people involved. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to have digital classes where we're teaching people. And if you want to learn some of the techniques that we're using at Gye-Nyame Journey, by all means, you need to hook up with us at GNJ.media. You can hit me up directly at Hatim@GNJ.media. You can hit me up at Hatim@GyeNyameJourney.com. You know what I'm saying? You can hit us up on our Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? And we can help you learn how to cut your video content, learn how to cut even some of your audio content, how to transfer your videos into podcasts, how to turn your videos into ebooks, how to turn your videos into your video content into e-courses, how to build This is what it's all about, family. We got to go on and start living that legacy. We got to start leaving our ideas. Those elders that are listening to me, you need to start laying down your adventures, because your life was an adventure. You might not think that it means anything sometime. You might think that you might have wasted some time, but there are lessons that you have that can be passed on to the future generations that will change lives. That will the ones that listen to you will be able to avoid hurdles and be able to exponentially grow. Please understand. Please understand. Right? We're sitting on wisdom. We got elders that are 70 plus years old that are still moving around, still healthy. How have you been able to do that? Making it through these microaggressions, making it through all this shit, being held back your whole life. How have you been able to prosper? That type of information need to be shared, right? How have you been able to hold a marriage together for 50 years? How? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How have you been able to invest your money? How was you investing before the simplicity of investing came across like it is for us right now? How were you able to do the things that you were doing? How were you able to amass the amount of wealth that some of you have? This information need to pass down. How did you stay healthy? This information have to be passed down. How did you keep a mind state that made it possible for you to overcome all obstacles and all the challenges in your life? This stuff needs to be documented. And some of you young people who have found success, how did you do it? You know what I'm saying? Where's your expertise? Black Family Day. This is what we talk about. This is what we're supposed to be talking about. We're supposed to be passing down the family stories. Right? Y'all gonna see an episode of The Adventures of Brother Hatim where I talk about the empty chair. And hopefully a lot of y'all already been listening to me and are in your family gatherings, you know what I'm saying, leaving an empty chair for the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Because you got chairs for your cousins, got chairs for your aunts and uncles, you got chairs for your grandparents and stuff. What about those ancestors, right? Because that chair will serve as a chair for the ancestors and a chair for those yet to be. Because as families, we got to start looking and saying, damn, this is bigger than me. Because when you start doing that, you see, because if I keep it on an individual level, it's all about me, then I just live my life and don't have to worry about nothing. I don't have to worry about who coming behind me. But when I be like, damn, it's bigger than me. I have a bigger responsibility. Then I start living my life different. I started living my life different when it became bigger than me. Right? But anyway, so let's go and do this toast. I ain't gonna hold y'all up that long this morning or this afternoon or whenever this is posted. Let's see where we at. We are at 18 minutes, 38 seconds. So, nice job, Cleve. This is made by Cleve too. Cleve is doing my editing right now until we are able to train some of the other young warriors to come on and do it. And we are going to be, the shit that we're going to be able to create is going to be incredible. I can't wait. I can't wait. But here we go. So first off, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Right? Ashe. From there, we move to our ancestors. We lift up our glass. You already know what it is. I got to go down the list. We got the whole list to do. We got Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gaston, Aunt Lean, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pimenel, Normal X, Chapette Mount, Robin Kapoor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamau, the Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf West, Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Dig L. Pullen, and Luxor Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Mr. Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Natalie Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Grinneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Rain Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale House Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Augusto Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Trio Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Perry G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Ida Johnson, Florence and Carr. Oh, Ida Johnson. Fell off. Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda, my fault. Hold on. We got George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese. We got Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, May Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernie Squells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Derrida Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Farmer, Henry Worlds, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Bester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinelli, Don Matette Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Miller, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russ, Denny Monez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Fanani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DePretis Hines, Anna Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scanterberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratley, Kevin Spratley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Eda County, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nathan Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brownlee, Brian Watson Jr., Kaneko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trife, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulyn Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Hare, Thelma Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Howsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stoughton, Lee Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ada Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Joe Dean Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Led Alls, Elijah All, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Ed Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, Everett, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Albert, Mazarin Crawford, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Andy Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We move to the Black Book. We have Joella Giles, James Carswell, also known as, we got Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Ella Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Joe Monte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lunk, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton. We got Johanna, we got Deshaunda Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henrietta 62nd, Fannie L. Webb. We got Dan Walton, Lala T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton. We got Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Coleman, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey. We got Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger. We got Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Towson, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods. We got Chillar Woods Lennox. We got Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hawkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Anna Hawkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Nella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall. We got Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson. We got Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Tom Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James Elizabeth Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cope, Ozell Leathers Jr., got Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, got Saber Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanette Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill. We got Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones. We got Granny Bueller, Papa Al Reeson, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gear, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Vera Fisher, Jared Johnson McCallum, Mama, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, Neil Branson. We got Eric Winston, Dan Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevens Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat. We got Lena Shepard. We got Burdell Woodland, Mabel Haskin, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson. We got William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis. We got Charlize Barnes. We got Dewan Lewis Taylor. We got Madeline Yates. We got June Dandridge. Family, once again, we have completed the cycle. Although it's not live, it will be up in a few after I get done. So we're going to get up and we're going to have a good time and make sure that everything is popping off. We lift up our glass to our ancestors upon whom shoulders we stand. We salute them and we thank them for their presence in our existence. We lift up our glass, and with that, we say the words of power, and they are all shit. Also, we also say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's from West Africa. That's from Ghana. From Ghana, we lift it up and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on to the present moment. Right now, we are on Ujamaa, and today is Black Family Day. So, in the moment, family, while you're gathering, it is important to end our Black Family Day, Black Ujamaa Day. Ooh, Black Ujamaa Day. Maybe I'll label it that. We talk about Ujamaa, and I'm gonna ask everybody, as I do on a daily basis, open up the reticular formation. I want you to seek out Ujamaa, and in today, in your conversations during Black Family Day, this one time a year, when we come together, we need to talk about our cooperative economics. And I know a lot of y'all like, what in the hell is he talking about? What is he talking about? What I'm talking about comes from, that you can learn from Gye-Nyame through our e-course. You go to freegnjecourse.com. That's freegnjecourse.com, and you can find out why we do what we do, why we do this toast, why we talk about the days, why we took over the days of the week. You know what I'm saying? And instead of saying the regular days that everybody else say, why do we say the principles? You know what I'm saying? You can figure out why we use folk tales. You can figure out why we use proverbs. You can figure out why we will conquer holidays and pirately and move in and take over and make them culturally appropriate holidays and making them cultural, we call them cultural stabilizing days, right? We're going to take this day and we're going to talk about the principle of Ujamaa. For those that don't know, Ujamaa means cooperative economics, right? And also we could on this day talk about the concept of reciprocity. This is a very important concept to be talking about in your family, because family, we come back. We're generational people. We come back to our families through our bloodline. Right. So if you leave the world fucked up, you're going to come back into a bloodline whose world has been fucked up. And guess who's one of the culprits? Because what you do affects more than just you. Right. So reciprocity. Are you doing the things to make sure that you could be on the positive end of reciprocity? That your family could be on the positive and reciprocity. That your tribe could be on the positive and reciprocity. Gratitude is another one of the principles that we use on this day. This is what we teach the kids. We got a principle system just for the children. We call it the M7. It's something that adults can use too. The color is green, as you can see by the hoodie. You go and get your nice little hoodie, and I will show you where to get that at. That's at gnj.media. The hermetic law for the day is polarity. Male name for the day is Yao. Female name is Yah. We lift up our glass, we salute this moment and the power in this moment, and we say Ashe. From here, we move to our future, our children, our children's children, on to infinity, family, because as long as we handling our business in the moment, as long as we doing the stuff that we need to do in the moment, we will always be. We always was, and we can continue always being, but we got to handle our business, because we come from ancestors that was able to handle their business and able to secure and hold on to as much space and time as they possibly could so they could pass it to us so that we can expand that. So we lift up our glass and we salute those future generations. From their family, where do we go? It's a very simple journey. Very simple journey. We're going to move straight into all of our relations, and we say Ashe from all of our relation family. We're going to do that selfish toast. Here's that selfish toast for you. Lifting it up. Selfish toast, right? You know, what is it that you need right now to move into your greatness? What is it? We lift up our glass. I say, from their family, last but not least, no, this ain't last. We're going to lift up our tribe. We're lifting up our tribe. What's your tribe? My tribe is Gye-Nyame, right? You know, what is your tribe? Tribe is your accountability network. Right? Network of families and network of individuals that come together and decide on a certain goal and is developing cultural norms and stuff. And part of those cultural norms is making sure that all of us is staying on point. So we lift up our glass and we salute and we say Ashe. From their family, last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, most uplifting, most inspiring individual in the room right now. And you know who that is? That is you. I'm going to salute you and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, as we say in Gye-Nyame, we say we wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And we also say K-Den, because this is our thing. Oh, man, let's sip up. All right. Let's keep it moving so I get this up, because people waiting for the toast. So let me do this. I want to go and I want to shift the screen to the new screen so that y'all can keep up with me. All right. We're going to do... there we go. So right now, y'all should be seeing the screen, and where I'm at right now, this is Gye-Nyame-Journey.com. It's Gye-Nyame-Journey.com. You can always catch us. And on this site, well, actually, this is not Gye-Nyame-Journey.com. This is the other Gye-Nyame. We got several of them. This one right here is Gye-Nyame-Journey.com. Right now, this video is Blunt Talk. Ooh, got it limited. Ooh, look at that. Blunt Talk is kicking ass. All right. And but right here, if you was to click on either one of these, you could pick to watch any one of these. Unfortunately, this does not pop up on your cell phone. So if you're at the desktop and you having problems, you come here and you could pick which Facebook you want to watch it on. One of them is the private. One of them is my public. One of them is the Gye-Nyame Journey. We got YouTube, even though it ain't letting us on YouTube. It says letting us on YouTube right now, but I don't know. All right, then we got Twitch. You can decide to watch what we have. You go there to our stuff right now. We're not currently online. But also, You got the Facebook page, but what I wanted to do was take you to G&J, the letters G&J.media. Y'all see it up there top right here? G&J.media. You go to our screen. Now, right here, we got Kwanzaa 2020. Right here, we're going to have the vendors' names pop up, the vendor piece, so that those of you that want to celebrate Kwanzaa, you want to purchase goods from individuals, they're going to be able to list themselves on G&J.media, and there'll be a permanent space here. So you'll be able to get that all year long. Of course, we're going to do something with this so that, but the Kwanzaa, I don't know if Kwanzaa 2020 going to stay up there, but we'll talk about that and we'll get that together. But if you want to get you some gear, you go to our store, and here you go. Here go the Gye-Nyame stuff. We got it full. We got the hat. We got the stuff for the babies. I went through and I fixed the Gye-Nyame journey piece here. And then also you could go and you go show more. You'd be like, okay, cool. I want an up-to-date Daily Toaster shirt. I want the original Daily Toaster. You say, hey, I want the Daily Toaster. I want the newer one. Well, I want the goddamn it, I quit Blunt Talk shirt. You know what I'm saying? You get the locked and loaded. You get this, the G&J, you got that one, the G&J.media, and we're gonna have more designs coming up. You get the cat in, that's the cat in symbol with that means our thing. So family, there's many ways that you can support Gye-Nyame Journey Media. But what I want to show you right now is how to get into Gye-Nyame Journey. So right now we are on the front page, and when you come to it, no videos or anything will be playing. I had to change this so that for Kwanzaa, but after Kwanzaa, it probably go back to the way it was. And if you are not signed up, you need to have an account. If you have an account, you can just click sign in and you go ahead and you sign in it. But if not, you go to the sign up, boom, put your name, boom, 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 get your own code, all that, boom, sign in, and you are in. But if you are not, right, if you're already a member, then you put in your username, your password, you click sign in, boom. There you go. And it takes you into Gye-Nyame Journey. It will take you to your page. My page is Gye-Nyame Journey, so it's going to take me automatically to my page, right? And right now, nobody's streaming right now. So if somebody was streaming, right up here, it would be like live stream right here. You also get it'd be like a message in here letting you know somebody live streaming. You can add external links to the live stream. So you want people outside to be able to find you. You click this, create a link, and it'll take them straight to your live stream. We got it to where you could do business on Gye-Nyame Journey. You know what I'm saying? Once you really get inside, we got a meet function as well. And you also can upload videos, but you got to verify your emails before you can upload videos. You can't. And actually the live streaming, as well as the meet, is restricted to G&J Media.supporters. All right, individuals supporting, then y'all can use those functions. Everybody else, once you verify your email, you can upload stuff. You could limit who sees it. So if you have a personal group on Gye-Nyame Journey Media and you only want the video to be available for them, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to set up a dummy account and walk people through that. So also, why I'm out here, what I want to do right now is I want to bring up the proverb of the day. I'm going to bring up the proverb of the day. I'm going to African Deep Thought. And if you want this book, by all means, you could get it. You go to africandeepthought.com. That's africandeepthought.com. This is a book that, I had dreamed about for a long time, but I took too long on it. My sister Terhasa got tired of waiting and like, nigga, look, I'm gonna go and make this book. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna push this off. I'm tired of waiting. You know what I'm saying? So you can get the book on G&J. You can get the book at africandeepthought.com. That's africandeepthought.com. As a matter of fact, let me show you. You just type in African Deep Thought.com. Pow. Take you right there. There you go, right there. Right? Only $25. You know what I'm saying? And it's a workbook. That's why we got the price up. And plus, it's a valuable book. You know what I'm saying? It's built off of a book called The African Openings to the Tree of Life. A very powerful and life-changing book that you could go and you could check out and actually actually start making some major changes in your life. So we're going to go to the proverb of the day. The proverb of the day is 4:3. We on Proverb 4:3, and what page is that? This actually matches the hardback 159. So you just go up to the top of it, boom, 159. It comes to you as a writable PDF. As we move through, it gets all right. So it's 4:3. The one for the day: what does not strengthen must be released, for it is a false treasure, say the knowledge. What does not strengthen must be released. Now, this is the proverb for the day for all of y'all that are involved in the 21-day challenge as far as Gye-Nyame, and I'll be putting some commercials together, or Cleve, or one of the young people. But this is a writable PDF where you go through and you can write and you can add stuff, you can take stuff away, you know what I'm saying, and keep a like a digital copy of your journey, so that you can always come back to this and be like, boom, I don't remember writing this. You know what I'm saying? You come back in a year and you check on your growth, right? So that's the proverb of the day. Anything else? You go to AfricanDeepThought.com, you can get the book. On this video, well, probably not this video, because I'm not going to allow Cleve to cut it up, but what I'm doing is for the young people that do the commercials and do the editing the videos, I am going to give them credit for each sale. So like, for example, Cleveland, on the last few videos, if you go down and you read in there, I got his link where it will take you to all the stuff that is Gye-Nyame journey related. And it will send, and if you click on it and you buy any of the books, any of the digital books, any of the e-courses, anything in there, the young people will get 50% of their purchase. So, because what we're trying to make sure they understand, we want our young people to understand business. We want them to understand where we heading in this new world. This digital content is some serious stuff. So I'm gonna bring us up out of here, and I'm going to say peace to the fam, peace to the family. Want to thank y'all for taking the time to stop in and chill with us today on this beautiful day, on this Black Family Day. And I am out. This is Brother Hatim, and I am gone. Watch the next video. Watch the next video. Watch the next video. No, I'm just joking, family. Family, thank you for joining us. Be sure to catch us on the next video, family. Peace. Watch the next video. Watch.